Hello friends, I have designed a prototype of automatic diesel generator. So let's see the hardware and then I will show the working. So let's get started. See here, I've used a microcontroller Arduino Nano, a transistor to drive the relay. This is a relay. A resistor to limit the base current and a freewheel diode to basically freewheel the high voltage spike which is generated by the relay. Okay, and see here LED for indication, and these are the resistors basically dividing the voltage. Okay, and few capacitors, rectifier setup. This is basically a rectifier setup, and these capacitors is filtering the ripples. Okay, and here is a transformer that steps down 220 volt to 12 volt, and the 12 volt AC signal is being utilized here by this circuit. Okay, basically this circuit from this transformer to up till here, it's basically a sensing circuit. I've designed a sensing circuit. It senses the line voltage. It senses the line voltage and feeds the signal to the microcontroller. Okay, and see here, as this is a prototype. Okay, so I have not used the actual element. So what I have used a single phase induction motor as a prime mover. In actual scenario, there will be a diesel engine. Okay, and in place of an alternator, I am using DC generator, separately excited DC generator. Okay, I am basically showing the just working, and it is not feasible also to assemble those engines and all. Okay, it's not feasible, right? So in actual case, there will be a diesel generator, and the motor starter of the diesel generator would be this. Okay, this would be the diesel engine's starter motor, but here I am using a single phase induction motor as a prime mover to drive this DC generator. Okay, so I hope there would be no confusion for this. And this is a transformer to excite the field winding. So what is happening here, I've used a center tap rectifier to convert AC signal to DC, and that DC signal is fed to the field winding of the motor to excite it. Okay, so this is basically excitation system for this motor. Okay, so I hope there is no doubt in actual scenario and in this scenario. In this scenario, I have used a single phase induction motor as a prime mover to drive a DC generator. In actual scenario, there will be a diesel engine to drive an alternator. I hope it is clear now. Okay, and for the load, I have used a 12 volt LED. Okay, in actual scenario, there would be a 230 volt load. That can be fan, light, anything. Okay, so basically it is a prototype. So for that reason, I have used these kind of steps basically for understanding purpose. Okay, the process is very similar, but in actual condition there will be certain changes in these elements, but the process remains similar in both the cases. And this thing is basically a controller. This is a controller. This will not change. What will change? These elements will be changed. Okay, this controller will remain as it is. Okay, so let me explain what is happening. Okay, first let me show the process, then I will explain. Okay, so let me show the process. And see, this lamp is basically indicating that there is a line voltage, there is a presence of line voltage, means there is not a load shedding. When this lamp is on, it resembles that there is no load shedding. Okay. And this LED is basically connected across the generator terminals. Okay, so when generator would be on, this LED will be on. Okay, so let's see the working. So I am doing a load shedding, right? So I'm just doing a load shedding. So there is a load shedding. The generator starts and powers the load. See, the generator is started automatically. Interesting, right? And if the power comes back, see, power is coming back. Okay, I'm giving the power. The generator turns off automatically. Pretty interesting, right? See once again. Load setting. The generator turns automatically, and when power comes back again, the generator turns off. See once again. No power, generator power. Power arrives. Load shedding, generator is on. No load shedding, generator is off. See ya. And this fan I've used to cool the field windings. It becomes hotter. See, the setup is amazing, right? So in actual scenario, there will be alternator and diesel generator. Keep this in mind. See again. It's turned off. Interesting, right? So let me show the working. The process I've shown, and now I'm going to say how it works. Okay. So basically, I will give the brief idea. Okay. So what is happening basically? And this battery is basically powering the microcontroller, nothing else. So what is happening? See, this transformer and rather this whole circuitry is basically sensing the line voltage, and that voltage is being fed to the microcontroller. Means the line voltage is AC, so the microcontroller needs a DC voltage. So this transformer is basically stepping down the DC voltage to a voltage which can be acceptable for the microcontroller. So what is happening right here? And the voltage is stepped down to 12 volt, and with the help of a bridge rectifier it is converted to DC, and that 12 volt is again stepped down with the help of these current limiting resistors and this voltage divider to provide a suitable voltage to the microcontroller, and that voltage is fed to the microcontroller via these pins, analog pins. So I have connected analog pin A2 to the pin, I have connected A2 pin with the potential divider. Okay. So inside the microcontroller there is A to D converter, that is analog to digital converter, that is 10 bit. Okay, it's inside the microcontroller only. So there it converts that analog signal to numbers. Okay, and I have used that numbers. I've played with that numbers. Okay, so by using that numbers, I have just created a logic. Okay, I've created a logic, and that's and basically that is the program, that is the code that I have made by this setup, and that basically triggers the transistor. Okay, that basically triggers the transistor, and this transistors drive the relay. Okay, this transistor drive the relay, and the process happens. Interesting, right? uh, and see, one thing I'm telling, if you all want me to describe the circuit diagram and the code, then comment down below. I will make a separate video, and that will make the matter more clearly. If I continue here, then the video will become very long and lengthy, and that will not be, I hope you all will not like that. So let me short it out till here. So I hope you all like this setup and my arrangement, automatic DG setup. If you all find something interesting right here, then please comment down below. And if this video was helpful and you get some knowledge right from this video, then please do comment. And if you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned with me for this kind of interesting video. Up till then, thank you, bye bye, take care, bye.